My name is Jimmy. His name is Jake. And this is the Weekly Dumb. That was cool what you did to start there. I like that. You look cool.
Happy holidays. Happy holidays.
You look like the lost son of the Unabomber. That's cool. That's cool.
No, that's not
cool. No. The son is cool. He doesn't like his...
Oh, like he grew from the whole thing.
Like he doesn't like his dad. He's out on him.
Hope everyone's having a good time. Holidays week, Jim. Tense. That's tense for a lot of people. A lot of driving like this. Driving like this to go somewhere.
Let's kick it to the sports.
James, massive sports weekend. And congrats to France on winning the World Cup. But before I say that, congrats to Argentina on winning the World Cup.
I heard from a guy I shared the elevator with that if France beat Morocco, Argentina was dead.
Not like.
Whole country annexed.
Congrats on Messi. Argentina wins the World Cup. Confirm the best ever. Or.
Congrats to France.
Congrats to France. Mbappe.
They should open up the game. They should use the worst player. You don't want an instant red card. Just Zidane, just headbutt right away.
I think it's hard cut right after. Don't want an instant red card.
Okay.
That's soccer talk with Jomboy.
Yeah, you don't want it. You don't want it.
Jim, this almost a breakdown. You busted out of the archives. This is an almost a breakdown. Flashback.
1994. I don't know why I opened up my computer and this was on my screen, but it's Yarbrough versus Hackney, which is the UFC back in 1994. 600-pound man versus 200-pound man. I mean, this was what it used to be, Jake.
Yeah.
Crowds going crazy, no rules, no fighting styles, just like get out there and who will win. Hackney looked straight up like from the Karate Kid, from an 80s movie. He's got like a tank top singlet on that gets half ripped.
Yeah.
And then by the end is fully off. And that's cool. And he opens up by dropping the 600-foot man with a jumping slap to the face.
Yeah.
I mean, imagine running up to a 600-pound man, jumping, slapping him in the face, and he goes down.
Yeah.
You're now powerful.
Pure entertainment. Almost kind of before it was blood sport a little bit. Well, it was actually the most blood sport, but this was the most entertaining time of it. Yarbrough, we watched a couple of his fights. The key to fighting the big man is getting him down and getting on his back.
And then punching him in the back of the head. I didn't like that much, actually. Blur exactly. Just punching him in the back of the head. So that's 1994 UFC, which I said this to Jake, resembles Blitzball Battle more than it resembles what UFC is now. Just an upstart league. And we're on our way. We just need to get some weight disparities in the warehouse.
Jim, you alluded to the More Sports. More Sports is brought to you by Roback. That's why I did this flash before. I don't know if you caught it or not. Go get yourself some Roback. Look good. Blitzball Battle 2 finale is over, and your champs are the Forgotten Rotten. Happy for Trevor. Happy for Vinny. They won it again.
Spoilers for those who haven't watched.
I hate them.
There are some incredible moments from the Blitzball Battle 2. If you haven't watched, there's a couple moments you got to go watch that. Can you show them? Our guy, Dr. Winky, has bases loaded. Trevor Plouffe, former professional baseball player at bat in the semi-championship game or the semifinal.
The semi-championship.
The semi-championship game. Bases loaded, and he goes between the legs pitch to strike out Trev. One of the more gutsy pitches in that moment. End up losing that game. Forgotten Ron going the win, but that was a wild moment.
And I'm happy with where we landed, where the More Sports is celebrating Forgotten Ron's championship, but let's show the highlight of Trev embarrassing himself again.
I mean, they had a tough path to winning, but ultimately they did win, those fucks.
Jim, speaking of winning, your identical twins down in South Cackalack.
I dug this story up, and this is, let's put on our, news, let's get, Unabomber out, Scholar in.
My hair's messy.
Identical twins accused of cheating on a test and have been awarded $1.5 million in damages because they did not cheat. I think this court case changes the landscape for test taking as a twin for all future twins because Kayla and Kelly Bingham.
3, 2, 1, 6.5.
Yeah. That's pretty good.
Good twin names.
Yeah. They were medical students at the University of South Carolina, and the professor was so suspicious of the test taking by these sisters that she told the afternoon proctor, keep an eye on those gals, see what they do. And the proctor studied them, said, oh, they requested a pencil, and they nodded their heads occasionally.
Yep.
They pushed back from their computers at times, looked around the classroom, and they even shuffled some scratch paper while taking this test.
And Zach, you would have been sus too. 296 of 307 questions identical.
Identical.
They got all the same correct and all the same wrong.
But what holds up in the court of law, James?
That twins always do similarly on tests.
Yeah, especially identical twins do things similarly.
Yeah.
That's what the courts ruled.
Yeah, they're weird. A psychologist came in and said, when identical twins perform very differently, it catches our attention. When they perform alike, it's very consistent with the literature. And they went back to these twin sisters' SATs and all their other organized tests, and they were very similar results. I mean, if you're an identical twin and you're not cheating on every single future test, you're dumb. You're a bad twin. You have an out legally. You're allowed to get the same exact result. So one of you decide to be the dumb twin and then have the smart twin take the test twice. That's what I thought this was.
No, I would just go every other. That's a lot more fair than what you said. Making a dumb twin and a smart twin.
There always is.
No.
Not according to the law.
Not according to the law.
It's the employee of the week.
Should we do it to like a Christmas carol?
Jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle bells rock. It's the employee, it's the employee, it's the employee of the week.
That sounded terrible. Jim, I want to give this to Vinny Rottino. We mentioned Forgotten Ron 1. They're in their semi-championship game. Vinny Rottino, who played Major League Baseball, got reminded of that by Trev as he gave him this pump-up speech.
You got 2 pitches right here to get us in the championship game. Me on the fucking bump for 2 innings against Lovia's. Redemption fucking tour, 10 G's. Make the fucking pitch. Let's go.
Called his ass out in a warehouse, and he delivered. So that was kind of cool.
I love that Trev went tough love. Also love Vinny Rottino getting the single and then going, you cannot walk, Trevor.
They can't pitch around Trevor.
I got 3 big league homers. And I love that he called him Trevor with such vigor. Because usually I thought
Midwest vigor.
You would think you would go Trev there. Not gonna walk, Trev. Congrats to Vinny. Gets his second banner in the warehouse. Turd. That's a Midwest insult. Turd. You know all the cows. All right, see you guys. Have a good Christmas if you celebrate that.
Holidays.
Happy holidays.
That was a weekly dumb.
Today's episode was brought to you by Rowback. You guys should use the code for Rowback because I enjoy wearing Rowback so much. I want them to continue to sponsor everything we do so I get the perks of it. And then you guys get the perks of the 20% off on all performance Q-zips, tees, and hoodies with code DUMB. Honestly, the most comfortable hoodies and shirts. I saved my Rowback shirts for special days where I'm like, yeah, I'm going to be comfortable today. Code DUMB, 20% off your first order. Rowback.com. They are awesome. Really? I don't drive like that.
I've seen you drive like that.
No, I'm leaning forward.
Yeah.
But my hands aren't at 10 and 2.
Well, you're reading a book and texting while you drive.
Yeah, knees on the wheel. Knee driving's cool. I have a friend whose dad won the backwards driving championship in Oregon, 1984.